Right, so we will start. Right, so in our last classes, yes, we were discussing about these information systems and the challenge. So mainly we were discussing about the what will be issues when we are using or when we are implementing these information systems. So today also, yes, we are going to discuss about the information systems. But yes, we are referring these kind of information systems as enterprise application. Is also information system, but yeah, we are referring them as enterprise application. So let's see what are these enterprise applications, how they are differing from the normal usual information system. So this will be our learning objectives. So yes, we will be getting to know why now organizations are moving into this enterprise application. So what is the need to there? And yes, we will be discussing about few of the major enterprise applications and their benefits or their functions. We will be discussing about them and the issues related when we are going to implement or when we are going to start using these enterprise applications. Again, what could be the issues, what kind of challenges we will be facing? Yes, little bit we will be talking about. So yes, we are going to learn about enterprise applications. So before moving into enterprise application, let's see what is the opposite of that. So when we say enterprise, what would be the opposite system? So the opposite systems of these enterprise applications, we are referring as disparate system. Yes, we may have heard this word, desperate. So we can say kind of low. So sometimes we also say we are desperated because of the lecture. That's all. Thank you. Right. So maybe lonely. Oh, we are alone. So yes, same meaning here with this desperate system. So these are going to be individual systems or the systems which will be independent according to each and every department or division. So yes, we know in the organizations there are many divisions, so many departments we will be having. So together only we will be an organization will be probably doing their business process. But here what's going to happen, each division or each department, according to complete their activities, their processes, they are going to maintain this separate information system. So this independent individual information system, which will be functioning inside only a division or inside only a department, we are referring as the disparate system. So yes, we know when we have this individual or the systems which are only functioning inside the division, what's going to be the issue? The main issue is going to be the information style. So yes, the finance division, they are working only with the system inside their division. So the inputs, maybe the data needs to come from the other division, but there's no any connect for the direct way. Or maybe their output, they may be shared with others if they are the department. Anyway, no any direct information flow is there. So yes, sharing information throughout the organization is going to be now a big issue or it's going to be a hard thing. And because of this, or maybe if we are unable to share the data or the information with others, our entire business process is also going to be an issue, or maybe to carry on in a smooth way, in an easy way, or in a quicker way to carry on the business process. It's also going to be an issue. So that is going to be the issue where we are with this disparate system. So, and each and everyone are going to have their own systems. So they have to maintain them separately, or they have to update, look into them into separately. So yes, overall, the expense also could go up because we are having different systems inside the organization, which will be only to the each division or maybe to the each department. So in order to overcome this issue, rather than maintaining separate systems, now organizations are moving into enterprise application. So rather than maintaining different separate systems to the into each division, now organizations are using enterprise application. So here what happens? Yeah, so now only one big system to the organization. So maybe yes, they could be having 2, 3 systems. They could, but all these systems are not limited to the division or to a department throughout the organization. So the same system, all the departments will be accessing and using the same system. Or even all the level of employees also will be accessing and using the same system. So that's what we are referring as this enterprise application. So rather than here focusing on a division or a department, we focus on the business process. So business process, in order to complete from start to end, it may be going through various departments, so various divisions. So here we are focusing on that. Okay, in order to complete this business process, what we need, we are implementing that system. So across the firm, through different divisions, departments, through various employees will be accessing and using this system. So those one we are referring as the enterprise application. So yes, we know now all the issues which have in these disparate systems, now we do not have. So now we are happy, so not desperated about the lectures. So now they just asking questions a lot, they just who are desperate to answer. But when you are being given group, no. Yeah, so you like together to work. So yes, now systems also not only dependent or independent, but yeah, now it's to be all organization. So all the inputs, the data flow, information flow in a smooth way, it will be happening. So the entire business process will be happening in a proper way. So through various divisions or even through various these management levels, through various employees, everyone will be accessing and using the same system. So as one corporate system, we can use this enterprise application. So do you know any examples for these enterprise applications? Maybe one big system where all the divisions or throughout the organization, everyone will be using. Yeah, definitely. So one of the major examples could be the ERP. So yes, ERP we know it's not only limited for one division. Yeah, so starting from even the accounting modules are there, or could be this marketing, the HR. So yes, all the manufacturing. So all together, ERP is definitely one of the examples. Any other systems like that? Where the entire organization will be used, not limited only for a division. Even we can consider the HRIS here, where the employees will be accessing and using. Could be. So yes, I know. I can ask questions from you all because you never look into the lecture materials and come. I told I don't look and come. Good. Right. So yes, here are some examples where we have the systems which will be used throughout the organization. So as Puta told, the ERP, that's what in the top we are referring as the enterprise system. So that's what referring the ERP, enterprise resource planning system. Then just even the CRM, customer relationship management system, we are referring it as one of the enterprise applications. So we may be thinking that CRM is only in the market. Sometimes we may be thinking. But the use or the input may be coming from all the other divisions too. Or maybe even the output will be used by all the other divisions also. So even the sales and distribution needs to get to know about the customer data. Or even the manufacturing chief, they also need to get to know about their customer demands or their requirements. So yes, we can even consider CRM as one of the enterprise application or the one of the bigger one. And here we have the supply chain management system, the SCM. So yeah, that also we are considering as one of the major enterprise application. And then here in the down we have KMS, knowledge management system. So have you heard about these four? ERP, SCM, CRM also, SCM, yeah, KMS, knowledge management system. Just you heard the name at least? Yes. Okay, so few of you may add, few of you may not. Okay, but today, this part we are going to discuss about these major four enterprise applications. So I think we have time until 5 p.m. today. Yeah, so 5. Okay. So we have time until 5 p.m. So the basics. So as we will go through the basics to get to know about what these four enterprise applications are. So yes, before again moving into these examples, let's just talk about a normal process. Yeah. So maybe a very well known process, a basic simple one. We are going to fulfill the order. So yeah, where does the order will be coming? Maybe to the sales division. Customer is placing the order, so they are generating the order. And they are submitting the order to the accounting division. To the accounting division, they are submitting. So they are maybe checking the credit, and if they are, it's okay. The customer side, if everything is okay, they are approving. Same time, they are approving and sending it to the manufacturing or to the production to start off the assembling or to start off the job. And the meantime, they are generating the invoice too. So as the manufacturing division has completed the product, after completing, yes, they will be shipping the product with the accounting division generating the invoice. So and order they are trying to fulfill. So yes, in order to complete this is one simple process, a simple process usually happening in the organization. But in order to complete this process, how many departments are getting into place, or how many divisions, departments are joining in order to complete this process? 3. So, in simple terms, we can say the sales, accounting, and the manufacturing divisions are getting into. So, earlier we told organizations were using this disparate system. So, if they were using that, the disparate systems, what will happen? Each and every division is going to have their own system, or they will be saving and keeping their own data, and they will be working on. So maybe once this order is generated, here's all the information is going to the sales division, and in their system, they are saving the different data information and keeping. And now, in order to send to check the credit, those information through a direct system we can't send, because our system is limited only to that R division, to the sales division. So maybe through an email or maybe in another manual way, they are sharing the information to the accounting division, and just they do their needful, and again from there they have to send the approval to the production division to start. But just again, no any connection between the systems. So maybe in a manual way or in an email, they are sending the information to the production, to the manufacturing division, and they start working on. Because why? Now they are using disparate systems, each division as their own system or their own databases, and they are working on. So yes, as we were discussing earlier, information flow now it doesn't happen in a smooth way. So because of these delays, errors could happen and miscommunications could happen. But if they are using an enterprise application, then what's going to happen? So now we have only one system with one database where all the data information is going to get saved. So same process, sales, accounting, and production is getting into this, coming into the same. But no antibodies. Once the sales division generates the order, they are going to put it to the, maybe they are generating in the same system where they can just send maybe in a click. They will be sending the notification to the accounting division. So they no need to again enter this data, the same data again or do the things. Now they can access the same system from their view. they have all the details related to the order. They will be doing their job in their side. And once they give the approval, yes, maybe again one click, the notification or the message goes to the production division and they can start working on. So everyone knows, oh, in a very simple, in a quicker time, the data information will be getting shared with each other. Or even the update. So what's happening? So maybe the production division started to work on. So they will keep updating in the system. Okay, we have completed half of the order. Or maybe we have completed 3/4 of the order. So maybe the customer is calling to the sales division. Yes, simply what they will be doing, enter into the system, looking into, okay, this is the status, and it's going to be easy for them to give the output even to the customers or to the outsiders, as now organizations are with this enterprise application. So more or less now almost all these systems are like this. So we have the one same system where different divisions or even the different employees will be accessing and choosing. So in that only, we are going to talk about that major four, about the ERP, the CRM, SCM, and KMS. So enterprise application. So about these major four, let's have a look. So yes, we'll start with CRM. So customer relationship management system. So how many of your organizations are using CRM? Organizations are not using CRM. Maybe you do not know. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So maybe some other names your organizations could be using also. We may sometimes not know because CRM is the common name. So accordingly, organizations may be having different names. They may have been different. So in the CRM system, yes, as the name directly tells us, it's going to help us on maintaining the relationship, or in order to maintain a good relationship with the customer. So this is going to be useful or helpful to the customers and the same time to the employees also. So when we use a CRM, so what's going to happen? All the customer data, starting from their sales data, or could be their credit relevant data, or even their personal data, their likes, dislikes, their buying patterns, every data is going to be in one place now. So in order to find out, in order to gather all this data, yes, the inputs may be coming from various divisions. For the sales division has to give their input, or maybe the marketing division has to give their input. So all the divisions, so these various divisions may be accessing and giving their input to the CRM. But who will be getting the most of the use of this CRM? The customer-facing employees. So maybe when the customers who will be directly dealing with the customers will be getting the major support through the CRM. So all the data is there now. So whenever a customer contacts, they also will be able to get the full information or a single view of the company. Or sometimes we even have CRM. Okay. Then are you doing some analysis and using the data? Who else is it? Or is it one you maybe not have this consumption. Right. So So partial things may be used. Yeah, so you know something better than let us see that. And then this is learning management, right? Yeah. So we are not gathering any customer data. So yeah, no, yeah. So SAP doesn't have a CRM or kind of even. So we are on the process of coming out with that IMS, Institute Management System. So kind of a simple, a light version of ERP. So not an ERP, but we are yeah in the process of developing. So hopefully before you all leave, hopefully we will be able to start using it. So the idea is we starting from the all the sector. Then this is only for the academic side, then only academic side. But I have Institute Management System starting from registering online. So then from there you will be getting a user account, then even your results, all those results are being given to you all, shared with you all. Results are given yet. Just now you was finished. Okay, so what?
Difference.
April is not too much. April, May, June, yeah. Like so, April, right? Okay. Then maybe beginning of May and beginning of June. Around 2 months. Okay, so usually what we do, the continuous assessment mark how we do about well, right? Yeah. So it's something a little bit fine, or usually the final exam mark we are email still. So still we email you the final results. So hereafter, once we start to use the IMS, yeah. So even the exam related stuff. So now all these processes with the support of this Excel, so things we are doing on, through the system we will be able to do, and you can log into your account and check your result. So from that side, and even this finance side, we are trying into. So we incorporate. So when we get to the finance, with the SAP, we are trying to integrate and do that. So online payments, and even you can log in and check whether you have paid or due, how much, so all those things. So that's the plan. And little by little, we have started and moving on. Let's hope to do so. So that will be, or the plan is to go into an enterprise, not the CRM, enterprise application. So where all the divisions will be able to use the system. So now if we think, yes, we currently we do not have an enterprise application also. So kind of the different, still kind of desperate systems we are using. Each and every person using their own system. So that is there. And even the CRM, yes, we do not have. So you are giving a call to the staff, to the receptionist, and you are asking about your lecture schedule. What does the receptionist do? You have to never call. No one, anyone ever called staff in our general line? Yes. What's the responses you are getting? Then, okay, so what does the receptionist doing? She said, directing you to the marketing. So from the marketing, you are asking about your finance related, some payments, then what will happen? Marketing division is giving you that information. Miss Jenica is good, Nathan. In an old enterprise application, we can submit us guys. Right, so sorry about it. Yeah, so we were talking about the CR, not only state time. Good. Good. That's what's very important. Comment created with data. I will share these things in the data and she will be really motivated for work more to do a marketing plan. That's all. The finance, I think that's what and maybe the whole fees, yes, those things that she's giving. But if you need to ask, okay, how much I have paid, how much is due, so yeah, maybe to the fine. So what we do, yeah, we say, okay, hold on a minute, and we are transferring to the fine. Then from there, you are again asking something, whether we have the lectures this week. Then what happens? Finance skills is all on, and they are changing you to yeah, so for the students themselves, that's idea changing. Then you ask if okay, I need to get a new something, or maybe I need to have done self. Then yes, whether we can do that. Then Miss Jennifer, maybe someone from there. Then okay, wait forward. We are transferring you. Then the days are free to ask me something. Then they say, okay, we are transferring you to the register office or something happening. Then again, you ask me about the exam. Then what's happening? Oh, yeah, so hold on a minute. And you are again going to take addiction because why? There's no any one place in order to get all this data information. But if let's imagine we have a CRM system where about a customer, all the data is there. Then once you call, we ask your name and just we check in the system and we get okay, you are from the 16D exemption and this is your lecture schedule, or even when we pick the particular person, we know about you, whether you have paid, no, or whether you have judges, those things we will be able to get to know. So all things is going to be in one place. In one click, we will be able to get to know. So maybe for an institution, educational institution, also we can apply definitely, but rather than for these other companies or for the businesses, definitely this one click information, all the information about the customer is going to be a very helpful thing, or maybe a very important thing in one click to be able to get to know about the customer. So the customer also will be able to get to know about the company side or everything in a single point view. Or sometimes what happens when you ask from me something, I will take one version. Then once you ask from Chalit sir about the same thing, what will happen? Chalit sir may be telling me another version. Or if you ask me from someone else, from the admin side, they will be telling you another version. But if we have all the data, so we also know this is your schedule, not only for my subject, even for the other subject. So in a one page, if I can get to know that, then there may be no misunderstanding or the miscommunication. In one view, we are able to give you the needful information. So to the customers also it's going to be useful. It's going to be easy to work with us. At the same time for us too, we also get to know about you. So we no need to ask from each and every other division, what about this customer, whether they have the credit, all those things are correct. No need to worry about. In one click, we also get to know this all the complete view of the customer. So it's going to be easy to work into. So both sides, even the customers will be getting to know the one view or the complete view of the company. Same time, we also, the company side also, will be able to get to know about the customers, about a single complete view, even though the customers are contacting the organization through various channels. So we can sometimes we will be calling, we will be sending an email, or now we may even to the web, we can send inquiries, so messages, online, we can do so. So it could be from either channel, the customer is contacting the organization, still the complete single view could be given, could be shown to the customer, even to the employee. So sometimes here to happens right, you send an email, but once you again call, we do not have an update. So you say yes, we send the email to them, but yes, we do not have that update. But if a system, once you call, the information will be getting updated. So once you send an email through, once we go and check in the system, we know, okay, already the email has been sent and they have asked some inquiries and this is the status of the inquiry. So that is going to be easy. So if we think about the CRM, yes, it's about the customers, but where does the information comes from? Or with the CRM, which various divisions also will be using, accessing it. So yes, definitely from the marketing side, they will be getting the support or the data from the CRM, so they can target their customers, or even though they need to segment their customers, they will be able to do so. And just we will be able to provide these customer services and support. So with the CRM, or as we know about our customer data, and maybe we are running this loyalty program. So one of these, if we take this soft logic, so we know, right, soft logic, how many companies or businesses there is. Soft logic holdings or the soft logic. Yes. Of Sri Lankan businesses. Any examples of soft logic's businesses? Hotel, insurance there, the Loma, finance there. Burger King is also, yes, the corporate, the Burger King, yeah. So they are into kind of, so even the furniture, electronics. So they started, I think, with this software, electronics, soft logic. But just today they are into this various areas. So starting from all the retail, the textiles, or the finance, insurance, everything they are into. what about their loyalty programs run? Do they have separate loyalty programs? Or one? One, right? So if we have this card from them, maybe the Noma, yeah, say we can use it even in the order. So the points their loyalty program is running at one. So how they are maintaining one CRM? So their CRM system is not only to give to the one organization, but to the entire corporate, to the entire business. So from order to Global to this software, the insurance could be the electronics, world, everything. They are running at one loyalty program. So customers, they are focusing their customers could be from either business or from either way, but yes, they are considering them as one customer. Why? They have a very strong CRM system. So we may be purchasing or we may be accessing either of the software business, but all are getting updated and kept in this one place with the CRM. So yes, that is there. And yes, maybe so some CRM systems allows or gives a user account to the customer also. But most of the time it's not like that. So customers are not going to access the CRM, but for us there will be accounts. So they will be maintaining all our records in there. So CRM systems are there. And just even the sales division, they also will be getting the data from the CRM. So sales, after getting the information from CRM, maybe they can go into this two, cross-sell and upsell. So yes, what is cross-sell? You are studying marketing, right? So study. Then definitely you all can answer. What is cross-sell? Study. Any marketing experts? Here, where do you work? You want some marketing side? It's fine. We need from marketing. They can know about you. You are studying marketing, waiting for the result. So yes, cross-sell and upsell, or maybe upsell. Marketing results come out, so we can't think also. If it has K, then just I can point out the people who got A pluses, A's, then for that come out, right? So we'll see what this cross sell and upsell is. This picture could be good. Right. So we'll take this simple example in order to get to know about the cross-sell and upsell. So after shopping day, after a tired shopping, so shop is what we will go and start shopping. Okay, so after going for the shopping, maybe around 4 p.m. So now you got over Thursday tired. So you are going to go one of these shopping food outlet to have a sharp drink. Yeah, so you went why to have a sharp drink on drink. But what happens? They are promoting. They are saying, okay, today we have an offer. If you buy a burger, we are giving you free French fries. And what will you do? Yes, you are going to buy because the French fries are free. But yeah, definitely we are going to buy the burger. But yeah, we forget that. So here what happens when people are coming to buy or to sell, they try to sell similar or the products which are going with them, relatable products. So that's what we say cross-sell. So we only came to buy the soft drink, but at the end now we are entered with buying the burger and just the free French fries too. Or maybe if we go to a mobile shop to buy a smartphone. So we are going to buy the smartphone, but what they do, they are saying that okay, buy this cover or the headboard. Those are the needful accessories also they are promoting customers. So that we are referring as the cross-sell. So when you go to purchase this soft drink, so maybe at 4 p.m. Thursday you went. But they are saying we have biryani today, 50% off. Will you buy? It will be between yes, but 4 p.m. we at the lunch. So having a biryani at that time may not be that much suitable. But a burger and French fries it goes with. So we will be 10 to buy. But if they are promoting even with a 50% off for biryani, then yes, it's not going to work. We will say no, it's okay. Only the soft drink is enough. So that is important to get to know what products goes together. We can call it like the product basket. Which products goes in the same basket. So in order to get to know that, we should be adding the customer data. So we should be know earlier customers what they have bought. Okay, these things goes together. So these things are going in the same basket of the customer. So they get to know that from our CRM or the customer data, they can take the decision, okay, these are the product basket. And when we go to the process, yes, they go to that. So that we can do. And the upsell, yes, it's also same. In the same product, we try to sell an upgraded one. So we go for a normal, maybe for a small size of the soft drink. Then they are saying we have a promotion to the large one. Yeah, so it's again maybe small one is just 500, but the large one is 2,000. But still, because they are giving us an offer for 1,700, we are going to buy that. So it's something upsell. Same product category, but just we try to go to the upgrade. So upsell one, that also maybe with the customer data because we should be knowing the customer. All the customers we may not be able to upgrade them. So we should be knowing, okay, these customers, okay, they are the loyal customers or the repeating customers. Then we can promote them to the upsell. So in order to do that also, we will be needing the customer data. So even in the marketing or even in the sales, yes, the upsell, cross-sell in order to do, we need customer data. We are going to analyze and get to know about the customer information from our CRM system. Right. So yes, I will share the screen and we will get. Right. So in a CRM or maybe in an organization, how does this customer or the data or what happens with the customer? So first we have to try to get the customer. So that is important. And once the customers are coming in, we have to enhance them. So every day we can't keep them in the same place. So that's what I can this loyalty programs. What happens even simply in the me? What they do from the gold level, silver, platinum, gold, and they enhance it. So they give us points, then they give us offers. Okay, within this week, go in 2 trips, then we are going to give you points. So they are trying to enhance us and make more that we come into them. So enhancing them, and the important one, retaining the customers. So what do you think? Retaining the customer is easy or capturing a new customer is easy? Getting a new customer is easy, or maybe trying to have the same customer. Retaining will be easy. Okay, sure. How do you work? clients are most fixed ones. So how about they make the new customer clients? Yeah, so could be from either kind of a business. Yeah, retaining will be easy rather than we go and market or promote and bring a new customer. So already we got a customer, then enhancing, give them the services and keep retaining, maintaining them will be easy. So that also we have to focus on. Sometimes once we come or once we are gaining a customer, then we forget to retain them. So no, but rather from the marketing side or from the sales side here, rather than capturing the new people, having or maintaining, retaining the old ones will be easy. So yeah, that will be the normal customer life cycle in any organization. So yes, so in order to do that, yes, from the CRM side, different processes are happening. So in order to acquire the customers, direct marketing, or we will be able to market exactly target marketings we can do. And in order to enhance only, we are using this cross-sell, upsell. So we try to enhance the customers purchasing or the profit from them. And just in order to retain them, yes, we have to go with the proactive services. So in order to do these functions with that, maybe we can go with the Salesforce automation or the needful customer support we have to provide. So all these processes, the CRM functions, in order to carry on, just what we are doing, getting the needful information from our CRM database or from our customer relationship management system. So not only the data we have, yes, we can do this various analysis, and through that, yes, we will be able to come up with the needful information where we will be taking the decisions and moving on. So if we put these benefits of the CRM together, just some of the benefits, yes, but we can say it will help us to identify and target the best customers to get to know about them, maybe about this VIP customer, and the customization. So now we know about customer. So through that customized service or personalized services, we will be able to provide to the customer. So that is going to be a good part to our customers. And yes, we can even track when or how a customer contacts the company. So some of us like calling, but some of us like only messaging. Which one do you like? So sometimes once a call comes, what we do? Yeah, then we say, okay, why you call, we have this week, so sometimes they do, some of us even we message them, what they do rather than replying the message, they call to reply. And that's the friend side. Good for that. Those friends are good. And you also like to call and talk. Is that so? Could be that. So sometimes then we may be willing to call, or we only like to message, or some customers only even when it comes to business, only through the email. So maybe only through email they will be willing to get contacted rather than via call. So this dialogue is only number so that hello, good morning, good year. It won't happen. They call it this is gone. Doesn't it happen? So it's kind of annoying. So what you do, dialogue is not. Block කරනවා පුළුවන් තරම් පොඩි මොනාලි name කරලා තියාගන්නවා. So we do not answer. Various other strategies we are using. But here, rather than that, if they send us email, every time we will read and see at least what they are saying on. Because they are calling, we are not even answering. Once we answer, also we have come. So we have not asked, even hearing what they are talking about. So yes, if we get to know what our customers, maybe the contact might be, or when, how they are contacting, it also would be a useful thing to call back or to contact the customer. So even from this small things, here, well, we can think hard. So that could be just about the customer. When we are providing the service to the customer, we will be able to provide them a good service through all contact points. So that means these various channels. Maybe they are emailing, or they are calling, or they are messaging to the web. But in either way, now we have the complete view of the customer. So all the updates are there. So when we are answering them too, in a proper way, or maybe in an superior, the needful information, we will be able to give. So through that, we will be able to provide the customers a consistent customer experience, a superb customer experience we will be able to give to the customer. So if the customer service is good, or if you are giving them the better customer services, then yes, definitely they are also going to be the loyal customers or the repeated customers for us. So yes, simply that's what a CRM, customer relationship management system is, and how we are a little bit we are using and the kind of the benefit. And this system is used by various divisions. So we will see, yes, the different divisions also will be using this one same system. So that's why CRM stands or comes under this enterprise application. Right. So these online businesses, or maybe who are fully online, just like this Amazon. So they do fully is online business. So for them, what do you think about the CRM? Will it be useful? Yes. So when we are comparing rather than a business who are doing a physical business, those who are doing this virtual or this online business, for whom this CRM is going to be more useful? For the people who have the normal outlets, or maybe for this online kind of business. To be online, because why? Maybe in a physical store, at least the customer will speak, they will come. Then yes, we can have a look on them, we can observe them. But in an online platform, or maybe in a portal, yes, we are unaware about other customers, what they are doing. So for them, specifically the CRM systems are going to be a huge hit, or they will be needing this CRM system more than this normal business. So this almost all these online companies or businesses are maintaining. And you can just have a look on about this Amazon CRM. So there are many these small articles are there. What kind of CRM systems they are doing using, or maybe what kind of functions are there from the Amazon CRM. So that is up to you. You get to know about this Amazon CRM. Will you do? For the last case study, did you all read it? There was a case study. Yes. Nhà ta mua như thế là sao chứ không biết chưa? Thì para làm khi qua những cái nội dung balaga nó keluar na. When I will ask the questions. PDA exams. In the class, we are not going to discuss in the exam. Directly we'll discuss there. Okay. Right. So CRM. Then yes, we'll move into the SCM, the supply chain management system. So yes, in simple words, what's going to happen? The entire supply chain. So starting from this order, maybe from the customer side, then if we go in the backward, even from this procurement, where we are going to purchase this raw material. So all this entire process in order to supply a product, or even could be served. Not only always about the products, even the services we are supplying, we are providing. So even that, where we start and where we end, all this process, when we are going to integrate those activities and the people who are connecting in them, and if you are going to use a system to do that, yes, that's going to be the supply chain management system. So it could be from the supplier to the customer, and in between these distributors, or maybe even the other partners or other businesses, all will be integrated, all will be connected in this supply chain management system. So here what we do, yes, the activities of designing, building, and up to the point of selling a product. So all these supply chain we will be able to use. So here too, when we say the supply chain, it's not only about this manufacturing division, but yes, even from the sales or marketing division, from there only customer demand or requirements are coming. And maybe again we have this finance division also getting connected with that, or could be the procurement. So different divisions, departments in the organization will be getting connected in this supply chain. So yes, if you are going to use a system there, that will be an enterprise application. So that means various divisions, departments will be using the system, and even various employees, different level of employees will be using the system. So yes, if we think of the SCM life cycle in an organization, so what we do first, once the orders are coming, we are committing. So all the orders we can't take over, so we check with our schedule whether we can do that. So yes, we are committing to them. So once we are committed, we are going to schedule. So maybe we are getting 100 orders, and then from another customer another 200 orders. All 300 days we are not going to start with the very first day. So we schedule properly when we are going to start, when we will be doing how much. So we are scheduling, and yes, we according to the schedule we are going to make them, and we will be delivering. So this is what we can say as the supply chain, committing, then accordingly scheduling, planning, and we will be manufacturing or making, even delivering the service or the product. So in order to do that, yes, different functions are there, even in the supply chain. And in order to carry on these different functional processes, we are going to get the support of this here, the supply chain management system. So when it comes to this procurement or purchasing, so we have to do it in a strategic way. So do you remember that J? What is J? Just it. So we were learning that about when we discuss about that. That's good. Okay. So about this automated inventory management system, we were discussing about value chain, a concept called value chain. So we are little by little nearing to the exam. So when are the exams? Yeah, all still we have time. Oh, no need to worry. So when we're doing the study, it's the study. Yeah. Like we go study. So 1 week study or 2 weeks study? 1 week. Have time, just 5 subjects. Then no need to worry, 5 days, 5 subjects. Wonderful one. Yeah, a good strategy. Per day, 1 subject. Then additionally, you have 2 days also. Cover up here and there. Then we have more than. Even in the study, oh, sure. Yes, we were discussing about this value chain, and there we were discussing about this G. So yes, when we go to the procurement, so maybe following these strategies, G, the same time. So rather than purchasing, so yes, we got 300 orders. So we are not going to purchase all the needful materials, the raw materials input to the 300. So that's why we have the schedule. So according to the schedule, just take time in a plan, where will be the strategic way we will be doing the procurement. So yes, in order to get that plan, or even in order to schedule, or maybe in order to commit, yes, we will be needing the planning. So the daily customer orders are there. With that, we will be doing a forecasting also. So that means kind of we do the demand, we will forecast and also see. Okay, this is the actual amount, but maybe a change from up. So what could be? So we will be doing that. So with the support of system, that means if we have the history, the whole data, it's going to be easy for us to forecast. So in the past, this happened. Then we can, we can forecast. And like that, in the future also, this is going to happen. Or this much of sales will be happening. So we will be needing that past data. So we can do the forecast and demand in order to commit first of all whether we have the capacity to do so. With that, the order fulfillment of the customers, so we provide the needful services to commit and schedule them in a proper way. And just the distribution network, the warehouse operations also. So even in this SCM, it's also maybe having a part of this inventory management system. So earlier we was talking about inventory management system, which may be only maybe in the warehouse or in the store. But now what we are going to do, we can then see that the inventory management system is also incorporated. So the warehouse, the stores are also being connected with this one system. So rather than having a separate systems to the store, now we have this CM. So yeah, we will be able to run with these warehouse operations too, and the production logistics, and maybe when we go to the delivering part, yes, in order to the shipments or schedule the shipments and then manage those things, the status sharing. So those also we will be able to run on build. So from starting to getting the order and in order to manufacturing them, the needful the inputs or procurement, and even the distribution part. So the entire supply chain, maybe different divisions, different employees are getting into the coming in, but everyone will be able to now share the information in a proper way. So without delay, and when we analyze and when we need the needful information in a proper way to forecast, to take the decisions, even the delivery plans. So in order to make them, schedule them in a proper way, we are able to use this SCM, the supply chain management system. Right. So if we have a supply chain management system, here's what we can say. We will be able to forecast the demand in a proper way. So I think you are studying econ, right? Or you study. Okay, then about this demand supply. So what is the good plan? Demand and supply. Having more demand. If the demand is higher, supply is less. Is that a good one? If the supply is high, demand is less. Is that good? No, so both should be. Yeah, we should be having an equal part. So yes, in a proper way to forecast the demand. So sometimes rather than moving into the worst scenario, in a proper way, we can do that. Yes, it's going to be good for us. And yes, even when it comes to the inventory, to control them in the proper way. But we already know with this warehouse management system, having more inventory is also not a good thing. So to maintain the needful amount of inventory. So to control the inventory in the proper way. And yes, with the system, if we are able to provide the services in the proper time, in a proper way, in a smooth way, then yes, we will be able to enhance the relationship with our customers, suppliers, distributors, partners also we will be able to. And in each point, we will be able to get the feedback too. So maybe direct feedbacks from the customers we are able to get. Or maybe the direct feedback from the suppliers, distributors also we will be able to get. So the needful input we will be getting. So yes, we know to an system feedback is important. So once we receive the feedback, what we do? First lesson. System. Input, proper, output, with that feedback, and once the feedback is received for our system, evaluate, yes, definitely we will evaluate and see whether this is the correct feedback. And depending on, we have to take the corrective action. So the decision. So those corrective actions, how we are calling? Yeah. Controlling the system. So we have to control. So with these feedback, yes, we have to control the system, make sure the system is moving the correct path. Then only yes, we will be able to run the system or the business or the institute, anything in the proper way. So yes, in order to make sure the supply chain process is also happening in the proper way, yes, we need the feedback, and properly, accordingly, we can control our supply chain too. So this will be the benefits of the SCM. If we are just what we discussed, if we are put it here, yes, we can match the supply to demand. And the same time, the inventories, we can reduce them as the minimum inventory. And all our assets in an effective way, we can use them. And just the time to the market, we can speed up that. So once the order comes, yes, in a quicker way, so now no any confusions or miscommunications. Proper information comes, so in a speeder way, we will be able to put the product to the market. And just even the distribution part, we can improve that service. Just at the end, we will be ultimately able to increase the sales of our organization. So what we can say, the supply chain management system will help us to get the right products to the right place at the right time in the proper quantity and with at an acceptable cost. So this will be the nutshell or the overall benefits if you are using, if the organization is using this supply chain management system. So with the right product, even to the right place, we will be able to distribute in a proper way, in the right time. Even the supply demand, we are matching, so with the proper quantity and even with an acceptable price if you are using the supply chain management system properly. So yes, more benefits are there if you are using the system. But while we use this supply chain management systems, there could be some limitations or challenges also. So one, if you are not using it properly, if there are inefficiencies, then rather than receiving the return, it's going to be a cost for us. So sometimes because of these inefficiencies of the supply chain system, even kind of this 25% of operating cost may be, the cost may be occurring because of this inefficiency. But if we are properly using it from the both ends, if we get the useful information, feedback, control, and properly using it, then yes, definitely it's going to be an input. So using the system is good, but we have to make sure whether we are efficient. So that means whether we are proper, right, in the right way, whether we are using the system. Then with this supply chain, there's another issue too. We are referring it as bullwhip effect. So bullwhip, have you seen bullwhip? Have you seen bulls? Yes. How many of you have not seen bulls? Can you raise your hand? You have seen bulls. Then bullwhip. It's between full of cars, same down and then car, jet, private jets. So the whip of bullwhip, or simply we can consider the whip. So maybe so I think people who are going to gym exercising, let's do it. What do you exercise? What? What about you? Going to the gym? No. What time? Yeah. Right. What about you? Never in the chat. Oh, this is the chat. Continue. In the next lecture, we are going to close the listen to the third floor until the fourth floor. You will have to take the step. Okay? Both, everyone, boys, girls, everyone. Okay? Over to the gym. Okay, fine. So I just asked not about the gym. Yeah, I think we also have seen that there's an exercise, a big rope or something there. What its name? I've seen, right? They do like you know the name? Anyone done that exercise? Yes. You know the name? Right. So anyhow, when we can see others doing or even the videos, pictures we can see. So when they are moving or just like doing the rope, what happened to the rope? Rope, they are going. We can say yeah, up and down, or the waves are being created. So it's not only for that exercise. Even today you can go and do an experiment and see. Take a big rope or maybe even a big cloth, or maybe a stick one, and you'll just try to shake it. So only from one end, if you shake it, yes, you can experience that. So what will happen? Waves are going to be created. So when waves are being created, if we clearly notice, we can see in the beginning or in the starting point, the waves will be small. Small waves will be created. And when it's going to the end, the waves will be bigger. So it will be starting from the small waves and will be going to the bigger waves will be created in the end. So that's what we are referring as the bullwhip effect. So if you can get a bullwhip, yes, you can try. Or maybe just with a long rope or something, you can try that. Right. So that's the normal with the physics is happening. In the starting point, small waves, and at the end, bigger waves are being created. So how does this bullwhip getting connected, or these waves getting connected with with this supply chain? So here's slide. Right. So this is what going to happen when it comes to the bullwhip effect with the supply chain. So yeah, and even it happens in the normal way. In the start, your small waves are being created and it goes to the top wave. So what may happen, what we can say, maybe the customer is ordering 10 units. So customer is coming and purchasing 10 units. Then what will happen? The retailer. So we are talking about the end customer. Then in between the retailer think, okay, in case of emergencies, I will keep 2 more, I will order 2. So the customer came with 10, but the retailer is going to order to the wholesaler 12. Now the wholesaler is thinking, okay, when it goes to this manufacturing or in that side, he's now thinking, okay, 12 came from this retailer, but in safe side, I will order little more. So he's going to order some more. And when it goes to the manufacturer, now what's happening? Now the finally is getting the order for 15. Now the manufacturer, what he is going to do, he is going to produce the product, but he needs to purchase the full products from the supplier. In order, okay, 15 is the order, but again with the safe side, it may be ordering the needful inputs to the 20 units. So at the end, here's the supply is giving the needful inputs, the raw materials for 20. Manufacturer is going to produce for 20. But actually, how much the customer order is? 10. But at the end, double amount has been produced by the manufacturer. So the supply and demand is having two times a big, huge differences there. So these could happen in the supply chain. So not with the system, in the normal process in a supply chain, this could happen. Everyone in each point, in each way, key point, they may be thinking with the safe side or in order to be safe, we are going to order little more, and at the end, yes, we are going to have a huge supply which may not matching to the demand or the oversupply. Surplus we are going to have. So in order to overcome these issues, yes, we should be doing a proper forecasting rather than just asking, okay, 10 came, I'm going to give 12 or I'm going to order 15. If we do a proper forecasting, yes, we will be able to match the supply and demand. Or else always in our business, what is going to happen? There is going to be a surplus. So that is going to lead for a very serious situation, or maybe a negative impact is going to be there. So in the supply chain, yes, this bullwhip effects also comes, or maybe that also could be an issue for us. So before we use the system, the forecasting analysis, those things in the proper way, we have to carry on them. So yes, it's about these HCM, the basics, where we are using them, the benefits, and just little bit of the challenges or the system, how we can use them. So yes, up to now, we have discussed about two enterprise applications. What are they? Yes, the CRM and the SCM. So how many are there to discuss? Altogether 4. Then how many left? 2. Let's see what are good in math. Very good. Right. So 2 more there. So we'll go for a small break. Then yes, we'll start to discuss about the other 2. Your friends are coming. So ask your friends to come soon, so we can start. Yes, so we have discussed about these two, the CRM and the FDF. So now let's move to the next one, the enterprise system, or maybe we can refer it as the, as we all very well know, the enterprise resource planning system, the ERP. So yes, here we know what's going to happen. One one system in order to manage all the resources of the enterprise. So when we say in an enterprise or in an organization, what different resources we have? What resources we have in an organization? Every human resources are there, finance resources are there. Yeah, so from that side, those resources we can consider. Even pushing these orders, so what we are getting from the customer side, yeah, definitely. Or even customers, we can consider them also as a resource. So any resource could be from the customer side, the supplier side, or inside the enterprise in the business. All these resources, if you are going to manage them, if you are going to do all these processes with one system, yes, that is going to be your enterprise resource planning system. So mostly ERPs are for the internal processes. So ERP system mostly in order to carry on the internal processes of the organization we are using. So maybe starting from even for the finance to the customer side, or maybe the marketing, sales, manufacturing, yes, HR. So even the human resource from the HR side, we can use this system. So one whole system. So again, so this is simply as we get the idea, one system to the whole organization. So ERP also falls under an enterprise application. So these could be some of the modules or the different applications, components we have in ERP. So yes, maybe from the logistics, for those of the sales distribution part could be, then the accounting, or maybe the human resource, then the order management, order fulfillment, and even the production planning. So from the manufacturing side. So almost all the resources, or kind of all the processes, the internal processes, if we are able to do using one system, that's going to be simply the ERP. So here just an information flow diagram. How does this resource planning happen? So now we are going to do the information flow in an ERP. So can you find where the information flow is starting from? Where the diagram starts? Whether from the left top or the right top, or whether from left down the bottom or right bottom, or maybe from the middle bottom. Okay. Which bottom? Right bottom. So yes, from the right bottom, we are starting. So maybe from the customer order. So the returns and repairs could be. So yes, information starting from there, the demand. So we are capturing the order. So with that, those informational inputs are going to the planning process. So with the direct customer orders, we get an input from the forecasting also. So together, yes, we are going to plan our process of the resources, maybe mostly considering the manufacturing, this is there. Then yes, once the planning process is done, there the output, the information generated from there, yes, that information is going to the procurement process. So where? So same again, we were talking about the supply chain. So something similar to there too, according to the schedule, what we have planned, yes, accordingly we are going to the procurement. So maybe the JIT, everything comes in together here. So according to the plan, we will be doing the procurement. And the same time as plan, we will be sending the output, the data, or the information even to the next forecasting requirement. So this month what we did, yes, that is going to be an output or will be the input to the next month's forecasting. So it's going on. At the same time, the planning process, the schedule, those things are going to the manufacturing processes. So we are sending information there. And just while the manufacturing process are working on, where the procurement happen. So they are purchase the raw materials, the needful inputs coming to the manufacturing process. So they could be the raw materials or could be the human resources, the scheduling time. So those inputs are coming there, and then just together we will be able to complete the order fulfillment process, and the products or maybe the orders will be delivering to the needful or to the final destination. So every process getting involved, or maybe what we do usually in the organization, in one system we are going to work on with. So with this, yes, definitely the finance side, that module we will be able to integrate, or maybe could be the human resource we will be integrating, even the customer data, yes, we will be able to integrate. So ERP. So you know very well about ERP systems, right? You are studying ERP systems? Is that so? Or studying? Studying. Then currently you know more. Practically you are working. Yes? So what you have done up to now? Started transactions. Then apply creation. Customer creation. Then the next week starting transaction. So here in the ERP, we are only looking at the finance side of it. That's money. Only the finance side. So anyone working not only from finance but some other sides also in your organization, anyone? Or you are aligned to accounting, finance only? Yes? No, it is no. Yeah? What are the divisions? No. Inventory or and so ERP actually a part. So we say SAP, SAP, those things ERP does, but finance is actually a module. So we are part is going to be, but it's getting connected with all. So with the entire process. So in your organizations, if you are using ERPs, yes, make sure if you maybe definitely having friends from other divisions, departments, try to have a look how the entire ERP system is working on, because I think here also we are only giving the finance side of the touch to you all, right? So enterprise resource planning system. So if you are using a proper ERP, yes, definitely we know there are more benefits. So we can just point out the cost will be decreased. So now we have the plan, even starting from the procurement or the supply, demand, everything in the proper way. And just ERP system. So when we are using this enterprise system, We will be able to generate the needful reports or the needful information analysis we can do. So through that, we will be able to take the decisions in a proper way. So yes, it will be ending in order to do our processes or to deliver the products and services in an efficient way, in an effective way with quality products. So about the ERP, as you are practically learning, we just only talked about the name, so nothing else about what is that, right? So when we are going to implement ERP or even any information system, or specifically this enterprise application, there is a cost. So definitely, yes, we know when we are implementing systems and these enterprise applications, yes, there is a cost. So let's see what these costs are. Yeah. So if we put it into a percentage number, we can say to the hardware, around 3% of the total cost we may have to spend to the hardware. Could be from the servers or the devices, those the input, output, all the hardware. Then the software, that means the system itself, the information system. For that, around the 15% from our total entire cost. So sometimes we may have thought that system will be the most costly one. But overall, when we are seeing the system to develop the system, here's a 15% of cost is there. Then another 15% we have to spend on training and change management. It's also important. Here's a new system is there, but whether we know to use or whether we are efficiently using, properly using. So the proper training, the change management also needs to be done. So that is also a considerable amount or an importance is there. So yes, another 15%. And to the data conversion. So if we are moving to the new system, could be from our disparate systems, so all the data we may have to transfer, or maybe the manual way we could have used. So we have to spend the time and properly all the data without missing, we have to go to the new system. Then only with the history data, we will be able to do the analysis and move forward. So that is also important. So we are spending around another 15%. Okay. So yes, together around we can say 50% we are spending. Then the most important part is to the re-engineering. So have you heard this word re-engineering? Have you heard the word engineering? So what does these engineers do? Engineering. Yes, implementing. So engineers will be implementing, building, we can say so. Then what's going to happen in re-engineering? We are going to rebuild or re-implement. That means already the organization processes are there. We are doing the processes in various ways. We are doing it. But when we are going for an information system, it doesn't mean just automating. So what we did manually, we are just going to put into a system, or we are just going to automate, no any output because in the manual also we will be having errors, there will be bottlenecks, lacking parts will be there. So now it's automated. Now in an automated way, still we will be having the errors, still we will be having the lacking parts and the bottlenecks. So when we are implementing or introducing systems, it's not automation, but we are re-engineering. We are finding a solution to the problems which we have in this manual. So already implemented these processes, so already following processes, we have to re-engineer. So that means we have to recheck on them. So that's why in our first lesson, we were learning about developing information systems. And there were 5 steps. Yes? Correct? Sure. Okay, if you are not doing it, it's okay. It's okay if you are not believing me. You go and check your note and get sure whether there are 5 steps. Or maybe 4 or less, right? So there in the first step what we did it investigate. So that means the status for the current status, the current processes, what's happening, we investigate. When we investigate, we are able to get to know, we will be getting to know what issues, problems, or the places are there to improve. Then just in the second step, we will analyze it. So we analyze what's happening in the current one after we getting to know. Then just we were coming up with solutions, how we can change them or how we can improve them. So that's what this investigation part and the analyzing part only we are referring as the re-engineering. We are checking what's happening currently in the organization and we get to know, okay, this is a normal process. When we do this normal process, these different issues, problems we are facing. So as a solution, we implement, we design the system. So in that software or the system development cycle, the first two steps, that's what we are referring as the re-engineering. So that is important. We have to find the solution, not just an automated system. Or maybe because others also using ERPs, everyone going to cloud computing, we also could not move. We have to check. So we know we talked about these strategies in our second lesson. Different strategies. So you remember and heard this word strategy? Yes. Okay, yes, in our second lesson we were talking about the different strategies. Then there also what we were saying. When we are implementing a system, it should be aligning, supporting our business strategy. Or when we are implementing the IT infrastructure, it should be aligning with our business strategy. They should be suitable. So yes, those things coming under the re-engineering. Just we can't automate something what we are doing, or maybe just implement by the system or to go with that because it's the trend. So we have to first check the processes. Maybe some changes we may have to do, or maybe in the processes, the way we do the changes, maybe we may have to implement or we have to incorporate. So that is very important. Then only after the re-engineering happens on this, we are going to develop the system. So that is the designing part. So that's why the software, the cost we are saying only 15% because in the software development life cycle, the first two steps going to the re-engineering. Then the designing part only coming to the software. Then the implementation, the fourth step, that maybe we can consider as the data conversion or the training. Those things and even with the hardware. And just we keep maintaining. So that will be the software development life cycle. So it is important. So more than the cost, we have to consider the importance given to for these different various processes too. So in that wise, we can say re-engineering, getting to know the issues or maybe getting to know the current status and analyzing and the solution we have to develop. So this will be the cost related to an ERP or could be for any system. Even if you are going to implement a CRM, first we have to look currently what we are doing in this customer relationship, how the processes are happening. Or even if you are going to implement a CRM, currently now what is the process, how we are doing that, then how we can improve or how we can overcome these issues, challenges we have to look into. So for ERP or for any information system or for an enterprise application when we are implementing, this will be the relatable cost. Right. So that is about the ERP little bit. Then yes, there's the fourth one. What is that? The KMS, the knowledge management system. So some of you told you have not heard about it. Some of you a little bit maybe have heard about it. So what we'll do, rather than I'm going to tell you what this KMS is, I'm going to allow you to figure it out. So yes, there is a very small video related to the KMS, just in 87 seconds. We are going to study KMS. Easy, right? Right, so in the LMS it's there. I think I have to share it. So after figuring it out, you all are going to tell me what KMS is. So check the video. I'm going to ask from you all.
You have an organization with experienced people. In fact, the stuff they do is so essential to your business that if they walk out the door, you have a big problem. Now, you can hire replacements, but they are often inexperienced, meaning your productivity will drop, while more experienced people are often too expensive, not to mention buying and integrating technology solutions. So, how can you keep that critical expertise in your organization? Introducing in toto knowledge. This is how we work. First, we identify the most important expertise of the key people in your organization. Those secret ingredients, like that sales guy who knows everyone's birthday by heart. Then we find ways for your employees to share their knowledge with colleagues. For example, by discussing what works and what doesn't. Next, we make sure that knowledge will remain in your organization for the future as well, such as setting up systems or groups that continually share experiences. We also think of ways for your employees to work with existing knowledge, so you don't waste time on reinventing the wheel. Then, leave you to it? Absolutely not. We can partner up for the long term. This way we keep on monitoring the expertise in your organization and make sure it continues to flow. Splendid. In toto knowledge. Working smarter.
Yes. So this is actually a small advertisement, but gives the idea of what you came and said. So now, who can tell me what came and said? If you need to go to the video again, you can go to the internet. In time, please select volunteers. I love this one. Let me answer the one in Kalam. You want to try this one? Will you pick a person? Maybe number. Number 3. Which number 3? DPS. Yes. Let's start from the very basic. What was the company is about? Which was in the advertisement? What company? What business? It's a business. First person good. Then everyone. What was the business? Okay, good. Okay. So now the 6, which number 6? Yes, okay. So anything to add? So he said it's about a fruit business. They are producing. So what is the issue they are facing? Number 9. CP Surya. Oh, I cannot see you, but you want to keep. So sorry about that.
Where an organization can gather the knowledge of the employees in the organization and retain them for future use.
Okay, and that's it. Good. Number 12. HDN model 1 term. Anything to report? What you got for this? Number 50. IA. Complete. Any comment? Daniels. HMSPS document. Any comments? Okay. Then we have 30. 30 is not here. I have to one more. Yes, it's all. Any comments? The same. Okay. 36. Yes, sorry. Comments? 42. Image direction. Forty-five. WAD for sake. Okay. In my you go down on five. 48. We have 48. Number 48. MGTV. How you? What is this number 48? MGTV. Who is this number 48? Not today the class. Nilanjana or Nilanjana. No issues rising here, let issues whatsoever. This is allowing your class to sign for others. I thought, yeah. Not here, right? And then I answer the by line another and I'm going to cut. But we want to sign, but here are the line. Right, then 52 AI guide. Fifty-four in Rangers maybe in 60 TWDSP value. 63 66 KRA. Yeah, so more or less, your answers are good, correct? But just because you came with the exact answer. So yes, the knowledge management system, what we are doing, the employees may be having the knowledge. So some knowledge, we are calling like a tacit knowledge. So that means it's only inside them. So what we do, those knowledge we are trying to get out from them. So this expert ideas or the expertise, and we put them into a system. So we will be able to share the knowledge with us. And the next thing is when we are putting the system, the knowledge to a system, and it will be retained. So it's what will happen, there will be a very expert employee, but he may be leaving the organization. Once the person leaves, the expertise or the knowledge we give or her is also will be given. So what we try to do here, sometimes as some of you told here, we may be getting the consultancies from the others or maybe from other training sources, and we can come up with the new knowledge. We can create the new knowledge. And the purpose to share it with everyone. At the same time, the knowledge which is inside the organization too, we try to get it out, and now we are going to share it with everyone. So simple terms we can say like that. So with that, so your answers are good. So if we have the knowledge management system, we know how to use maybe how to do the processes in the efficient way, in the proper way, or anytime or from anywhere we will be able to gain this knowledge. So with that little idea, yes, let's see what these knowledge management systems are. Sure. So who will be using knowledge management systems? The knowledge creating companies. So there should be a thirst to create the knowledge or to share the knowledge with the employees. So those companies who are into this knowledge creating, who are looking to this new thing for the sharing, to enhancing, giving these trainings to their employees, those companies we are referring as the knowledge creating companies. So here, what they will be doing, they will be coming up with new business knowledge or maybe this new strategies. And the main purpose is they will make sure everyone gets that knowledge. So to sharing the knowledge with others will be the important thing. So in order to do that only, they are using this system. So this KMS is going to be a common system or one system which could be used by various divisions or even by various level of employees. So that's why KMS comes onto or falls under this enterprise application. So yes, earlier I was saying there are knowledge inside the employees. So simply we can put the knowledge into two. One is the explicit knowledge, so that is their explicit, that means it's existing, maybe in a written document or manual we have. So that part we don't need to bother. Anyone, even new employee cards, the guidebook may be there. So they can go through that, they get to know, okay, this is what we have to do. So that is there already, it's open to everyone. But here what we are mainly focusing, the tacit knowledge. So maybe through the experience, we may have found some new strategies. So maybe the manual is there, but we may have found some shortcuts to do, or maybe some new ways to do the process in a easy, in a proper way. So that tacit knowledge is what going to be important to the organization, because explicit knowledge is for everyone, not only our organization, our competitors, everyone will be having that. But the expertise or the competency of our employees, that experience, their ideas, that's what will be a competitive advantage, important resource to the organization. So we are trying to get that important knowledge from our employees. So we try to create this knowledge workers, or to come up, enhance the knowledge workers, the knowledge, the ideas from the employees. and we are going to put them onto a system and share with others. So that's what we are referring as the knowledge management system. So using the knowledge management system, if all the information is there, what we can do anytime, anywhere, so even an employee is going to leave, no worries, his or her expertise or their knowledge is with us, so we can share it with others. Or even maybe we are going to improve or to share with everyone. Not only one person is best in our organization. Now everyone will be able to be best or do their best using this knowledge management system. So sometimes your organizations also could be having this system, maybe not directly with the name. So maybe there is a database where we can go and check on the needful information. So kind of a help desk could be. So where the knowledge is there, where maybe we will be able to go and get the needful information there. Or sometimes even these websites, so maybe not a bigger knowledge management system, but where we will be able to see this forum. So once we have a question, yes, we are going to ask it there. When we put it there, others will be coming and helping us, so giving us the sharing their knowledge. So even those two are smart. So not a bigger knowledge management system, but part of the feature of the knowledge management system could be. So this is also an enterprise application, because why? This is not for only for one division or for a one department, but a common system from all the divisions, all the departments, or all the employees will be able to access and use this knowledge. So that is about the KMS, the knowledge management system. So yes, so now we discuss about four. Yeah. So the CRM, SCM, and then here we have talked about the ERP and the KMS. So now let's move into some common things which we should be knowing. So we are going to implement a system. When we are going to implement these enterprise applications, mainly we can follow two ways. So what we are referring as the big bang approach, the other one is the phased approach. So when we consider the big bang, here what's going to happen? Here, maybe we have an annual system, so this display system we are keep using. And now yes, we have done this re-engineering everything, and we are planning for a new system. So if we are following the big bang, what we do, yes, we set a date, maybe from July 1st. We are moving to one system, and what we are going to do in one shot, we stop everything from our old way, the manual systems, or display systems, everything, and we start using our new system. The entire system of the software, yes, now we are going to start using. So on one particular day, we go to the ship. Okay, we are leaving everything beyond, and we are moving to the new system. So this way, both pros and cons are there. What do you see the good thing? If we are moving in one particular day, leaving everything behind and moving to the new system, what would be the good in that way? So every old thing we left. Hereafter, we are not going to use this old system. Only starting with the new. What could be the benefits of that approach? Efficiency is now. Increase efficiency could be increased. Possibly, what do you think? So I think meaning efficiency kind of maintaining or using the system. This could be, so now we are fully into the new system. So cost-wise also we can say it's cheaper, because now we left everything behind, and with the new system we are moving on. So that could be. And in a implementing process, we can say in a quicker or maybe in a speeder time, in a very shorter period of time, we can change and we can start using the new system. So when we may have the dead chart. So you are working with your presentations. Or you are waiting for the deadline. Start it. Yes, the presentation. You remember that? Then when we have time that 24, 20 deadline in the home are 25, 1 p.m. all good. Yeah. Same as when implementing the system, we have a deadline. So yeah, we do overtime, night, full time, 24 hours work. We just need it. So anyhow, in a shorter period of time also we will be able to do it. So yeah, it's there. But what do you think as the negative side if you are moving to the big bang? What could be the issues come arising? In one day or maybe in a very shorter time, we have to change. So yes, change management definitely going to be hard. So we have made sure we have given all the training properly to all the employees and everything done. So that is it. And even with the data conversion, we have to make sure we have 100% done everything properly. Then only we can do what. Or else if there are loopholes, or if we thought, okay, later on we can do, if we start using the system, definitely these runtime errors, or when we are using, definitely issues are going to occur. So that is. Then the other one here, so it's going to be the opposite. So phase. So here what we are going to do, rather than we start to use the entire system on one day, part by part, phase by phase, we are going to start using. So maybe an year. So what we do first, maybe only the HR module we start to use. So still others will be using the manual or maybe the old system, they will be moving on. But only the HR we are going to use the system. Then once they are getting familiar with that system, when they are okay with that, then we'll move it to the maybe to the marketing or maybe to the finance, to the management. So likewise, module by module or maybe part by part, we will be implementing the system. So here too, good and bad others. So what do you think the good side here? If we change little by little to the new system, definitely the change management now is going to be easy for us. So little by little we don't need to bother. Only for one department we can do the training and make sure they are getting familiar. So now only one part is using small issues or challenges, right? So we can cover them up, or we can find the solution and do the adjustment and little by little change. So training or the change management also little by little going to be incorporated in the organization. So definitely it's going to be easy. So that will be the main good part. So even the data conversion all things, yes, little by little we have time. So we can get familiar with the system. But what will be the negative of this one? Phased approach, the main issue. First one was why for a considerable amount of time, we have to definitely run parallel. So with the old system, we have to run the new system too. In one day, we can't change. So it's going to be cost-wise, yes, it's hard, or even maintaining. So until we come to the new system fully, two systems running, so parallelly running, so a little bit complex, or the overwork, overload will be there. But at the end, maybe we can make sure we come up with a better solution, or the final return could be better. But it depends according to the organization or the process what the organization is doing, or maybe the time, the budget, everything. Organizations can choose whether they are going for the big batch or the phase. So we can't say always that the phase is good, or maybe always the big bang approach is good. So it depends on the scenario, on the business process, what they do. Accordingly, pros and cons are there. So we have to analyze which will be suitable for our organization, and just we have to implement them. Right. So we implemented. So now we were talking about implementing. We have implemented the system and start using the system. But whether always we get the needful or the accepted return, are we getting the benefits? Sometimes the systems could be a failure. After we implement and start using, the systems could be definitely a failure. So there are some reasons, many reasons. So these could be some of those reasons why enterprise applications could be a failure. So check whether you are aware of these issues. Maybe you also may have gone, your organizations also may have implemented these systems. And you also may have sometimes came up with these issues. So found out after implementing their failure, or why they could be by these failures as we pick people to talk about this. It's good, isn't it? Good weather. Here, all of human voice. Yes, so we start with number five. Yeah. Number 10. Number 50, we already. 30 also I recall. 35. And in Rizla. Again issue. Where number 35. Coordinate is responsible, right? That's this one. So what is effects of this land? Everyone of them. Yes.
He has extended he gave it to it. Then he probably said 5 million. He gave the child exams you want to. But he was he came.
Okay.
Then he went into
Was here in the morning?
not morning. Morning only the exams was there.
Okay.
So for the MIS he came.
Before the break was here. Yeah, he was sitting. Okay. I did. So friends, you have to tell me. Then your spot is not here. Means not here. 50. RGS is answer. First one, what do you think about the first one? One of the failure. Lack of understanding and preparation, as you can say. Just explain background investigation. Talking, what is the stop? Everyone seems to hear. So now I'm not going to talk about these again. So it depends whether you are how you are talking and what you have to show your knowledge. Okay, so in the point of implementing the system, so we talked about what you told is correct. Yes, so definitely, we have to prepare. Or maybe this re-engineering part is very important. In the re-engineering, what we are doing is we are understanding what is the current status is, how the process are going on, and we are finding out, okay, what are the issues, how we are going to overcome it. So if that part is, we are not doing, we do not have a proper understanding on that. So the planning we have not done properly, and if we just implement the system, then at the end, after we have implemented the system, definitely it's going to be a failure. So the very first part, this pre-initial planning, we have to properly do that. So that's correct. Then yes, we have 60. Yes. In the details, but where are you going when you are money? We go with number 1. Okay. It's a Chinese silver. Yeah. About the point 2, what we can say? Everyone needs to be up. What can we do?
In the implementation,
we need to look at what are the expectations, the company's expectations, and whether it is matching with our requirements and system can be customized according to that. Actually, please, answers when it comes to the implementation.
Good, well, yeah, so yeah, again related to the engineering, we get to know, once we get to know the problems are there, the parts are there, yes, we have to make sure we are answering it and the solution. If the problems, the solution needs to be the design. So whether we are matching our strategy, whether we are matching our infrastructure, everything in the proper way. Else also, if the problem is not solved, we can just automate. Again, the output will be not what we are expecting. Here's number 2. For the third one, what we can say, why does this implementation system fail? The reason could be the third one. We can relate that the system related. So, it's good. So, just what we can say, failure is involving the expected employees planning and development. So, when we are going to develop a system, we have to get the input from the people who are using the system. Sometimes what happens, the top management will get together and decide how we are going to implement the system. But who will be really using the system? So maybe the HR division or the marketing or maybe the entire organization. But the people who are really using the system, who will be again using the system, we have to get the input from them because they are the know what are the issues in the current process or what are the improvements, some ideas they may be at. So top management, they do not know what's happening in the operational level. An operational level system, there's the input needs to come from the people who are doing the operation. So even a decision support system, maybe the executive support to use from them we have to ask what is your need, what is your requirement. So the input needs to come from the people, the users who are directly going to use the system or maybe affecting the system. Then only according to their demand, requirements, we can develop the system. Or else, top management will be coming with an advanced system, maybe not useful to the current people who are going to use it. So that will be yes. Then there's the fourth one. We'll go with number 4. AUR. Yes. Yeah. So similar to the affected employees getting the input, we have to get the input from the relevant stakeholders also. So could be the customers, or could be our partners, the distributors, suppliers. That is also important. Who will be getting the benefit or will be using the system. So both of them goes together. The direct employees with that, the stakeholders also we have to consider. Get the requirement from them. And accordingly, we have to develop the system. Else, here, according to the requirement, we may not be able to develop that system. So yes, it's correct. Then here's the other one. Number 7, TDM series. Number 7, TDM series. TDM series is going into a class to be on what to go. Any friends of TDM series? Number 7. Diana Sanjima. No any friends, right? You give any comment about TDM? How did I know TDM? Oh yeah, we know she. That's your friend. How did you know? Yes. So what's your name? So we'll move on. Number 11, PSR Jaranta. Number 11, PSR Jaranta. Not here. Morning also not here. Morning means before day. Any friends of PSR Jaranta? He didn't come. Right then. Number 14, I am Sunday. Yes, about the point. Trying to do too much too fast. How it will be related to the failure functions. So, trying to do too much too fast. So we have a very, maybe a very tight deadline, a very small, very recent one. So what we will be able to do, we do not have to do this re-engineering properly. So wherever we go, the re-engineering is going to matter because we have to plan and do it first of all best. So yes, as we do not have time, we will be trying to short our time in the re-engineering. We think, okay, fine, rather than thoroughly going through the process and finding the issues, what we do, okay, we will implement the system and we go on. So we will be trying to do too much because of that. The re-engineering have not done properly. And because of that, we may not be able to implement the needful or the required suitable system to our organization and trying to do too much. So yes, no enough time. So maybe the testing parts we may not be able to do properly. So that issue could be there. So at the end, the system could be a failure. So yes, then yes. Number 16, HSS summarizing. Yes. But you can say about the other one. Insufficient data conversion and yes. How can we Yeah, so before starting to use the system, we have to make sure we have fully converted all our data. So with lacking data, we can't start using the system. So we need the fully data conversion to have been done. Same the testing. So before starting to use or go live, we should have done a proper testing to our system. Then we know where our issues are, and we may be able to find the solutions or correct them. Or else after starting, if there are issues, errors, then just doing or correcting them is hard because now the operation is also going live too. So with the live, we may have to do the changes also. So definitely it will be a hard thing for us to do. So yeah, before going to start the system, go live, testing needs to be done thoroughly. Else, if you are going with insufficient data conversion and testing, definitely the system will just fail. So that's correct. Then yes, we have number 32 MFM 1000. Yeah. What you can say about insufficient training and patient?
Yeah, all the engineers provide service say have extended or this was the problem
Yes, without any issues, we will be able to run. So yes, let's see who is the last lucky person who will be explaining about the last point. So it will be 46 BKT Jayavickrama, the lucky person. So how does it could affect on the failures of enterprise application? So yes. Yes, when we are, yeah, correct, good. So yes, when we are overly depending on the vendors or the consultants, then also it's going to be an issue because why? These vendors, the system vendors, that means the people who are going to develop the system, they are experts in IT. Yeah, they are IT experts. But are they experts on our business or in our industry? Do they know our processes? No. So if we just believe, okay, these are the best, so what are the software companies, Bonisha, IDFL, we are going, these big companies, yes, they are experts, but in IT, developing part software, they are, but they will not know our business processes or our industry. So if we overly depend on them, there's a good system will come, maybe a errorless system, but we may be adding a doubt whether it's suitable for our business organization or whether those are okay with our business strategy. So yes, it's outsourcing, we have to go into that, but we have to make sure we are not going to overly depend on them. So that's why we should be having this meeting, so several meetings, discussions, and as two parties, both the parties need to put their input and we have to complete the system. Else what's going to happen? Definitely, if you are not going to do this, at the end, the implementation, the system will be a failure. So these are the some reasons why the systems are going to be failure. Right, so what we'll do, we check other names too. Okay. So we have quickly I will run through. If you are here, you let me know. So MAG Pereira, number 49. Number 49, MAG Pereira. Any friends? Wow, then you should have signed since you are a friend. So my technical sign karani. Fun. MAG Pereira. How do you have to maintain a system that will database? Who they are and they are coming, no, a CRM system, try to implement. Then here we have 51 HPA. So can you tell us your name? We can hear your voice for today. Then here we have 53 MWC. Okay. Then 56, you are in the. So we didn't hear your voice too. Your thoughts now. Okay. Thank you. Then just we have 58, PK Dinishika. Then maybe 61, WTTL Dizzle. And 64, RBCS Gunathilaka. And yeah, so here. So everyone start we learned this today. Earlier. Good. Yes, so you have been your friends are lucky, right? To have friends like you all who are supporting others. Very good. Team spirit. Okay. Right, so with this, we'll move to a small activity. So very small one, but yes, you have to do it now. So I will give me some time. I will upload it to the LMS. Yes, so this is not a big case, not a case study. So actually this is a small scenario study. So a very small one. So not like a big one. So case studies are little complex, but yes, scenario studies, small ones, and we will be having direct answers too. Right, so go to the LMS. For a small scenario study is there. So try to work on it. So yes, you can discuss it with your neighbors. If need, or else alone also you can do, no any issues. Yes, so can we discuss? A very small scenario, actually not a case, a very small one. And just after going through them, the small question is also there. So they have decided to implement an ERP system, expecting benefits, but just at the end has become a failure. So what could be the reasons for that? And the learning from this. Who is going to start? Since they are very easy, they started for this change pattern. Change. So yes, correct. Yes. Yes, because of the time, they went in such a train. So yes, would be a reason. Yes. Okay, so they have used three chapters. Big bang for the phase that. Big bang. Overnight, yes, they change because of maybe not enough time to get sanity level system. Yeah, so the data migration also they have issues. They are not being able to fully migrate. So the data migration and the testing, they are lacking on that. Why? What is the reason for that? So you find some. Right. They are not testing because they are using their way. And how about that? Yeah, they try to reduce the time they initially planned to do. So that's also a very good point. It was 48 months or something, but they tried to reduce 30. Trying to do too much too far. So that's why they could not do the training properly or they were unable to convert all the data. So yes, those issues were there. Anything else? Yes, any other points? Anyone having?
They could learn
Yes, testing they didn't do properly. Definitely. So I think they are saying not only one system. So that is also a good point. They were trying to implement. Yeah. So here it says kind of they are moving into various systems. So from their legacy. So legacy systems means the traditional, so the disparate systems. But what they were trying to do. Yes, they are planning to go to the SAP, the SAP ERP software. Then from linguistics, they are going for the supply chain management, so they are trying that also. And from the civil, they were planning to go to the CRM too. So again, trying to do too much in it. And even with the time period, they got 48. but they demanded to complete it in 30 months. So trying to do too much too fast. So because of this only, they could not do or maybe proper testing. So the other main issues coming here. So because they needed to go run before Y2K. What is this Y2K? 2000. So they have planned to go before 2000 to start up. So because of that only, yes, here you find all the other issues are coming up. So if you find the issues, yeah, I can't factor them, mama, the learnings are there. So we have to do, they didn't do that, so we have to do that. So I'm sure you all will be able to. Right. So remember the points. I hope the points are here later. Good. So to the exams, points will be needed. So if they are with here, you can put it there. Okay, then no worries. Right. Then we'll quickly move through our last part also. The trends in enterprise application. So I think when we were talking about these trends, the software trends, hardware trends, also a little bit we have talked about these trends. So yes, some trends in the enterprise application. So yes, now we know all our web-enabled systems. So we are moving into this flexible but web-enabled system. So from anywhere, from maybe if we have the web connections, yes, the web browsers and internet connections, yes, definitely we are able to get connected to them. So no any standalone system which we have to log into a computer to use, but with the user cards through a web browser, we are able to use them. So now almost all the systems are like that. And even from enterprise applications, now the organizations are moving into enterprise tools. So where? So we were talking about CRM separately, SCM separately, and even about the CRM enterprise system. So now what is the plan or now what the organizations are trying to do? Put all these together and come up with a bigger system. So from enterprise application, connecting all these also and moving into the enterprise. So that is also happening. And yes, you may be remembering about these web services, SOA. What does SOA stands for? Again, in the infrastructure, we were discussing run and last time. Now we are today in the enterprise application as well. Infrastructure, yes, is not A. Service-oriented architecture. So kind of we will say the web services, simple the example of maybe the Google Maps. So yeah, kind of web services are there, free ones. So yes, to our enterprise applications, we can embed them. So we can join them also. We can develop the system rather than reinventing the wheel or doing them again and again. So those are also there which we can add on. And just so now we know about these intelligent application. So about the artificial intelligence or machine learning. So now the systems are more into this AI. So rather than the normal system with the AI's power of AI, yes, we have been able to do more analysis or more advanced system. Even the enterprise application CRPs we are moving into. So that is there. And just about the other one too, we have already discussed. The cloud computing, do you remember? Do you remember the cloud or do you remember the tree cloud? What do you remember? Well, there, when we were talking, so then what do you remember? About the cloud or about the tool? Oh, good, yeah. It's okay if you forget the cloud. Just remember the food, the pizza, then you can just match and think, okay, what the cloud will be. Yeah, so cloud now we are going on. Rather than we develop the system, we maintain them, we host them. Yes, we go to the cloud service provider. So the third party, they will develop the system. So there are different ways. Maybe we can ask them to develop the system, only get their infrastructure, only the platform to develop, hopefully the cloud SaaS software as the service we can go to the fully developed system will be given for us. They will be maintaining, they will be updating everything. So that is also easy even with these enterprise applications. And yes, we have talked about the open source also. So open source systems, what happens? We are purchasing the open source software. Then the source code is also given. Then, according to our needs, we can customize it rather than develop from the scratch. Yes, we can customize and use the systems too. So this is also getting related with the infrastructure, so systems. So yes, part of a software. These are the kind of the threads we have. So with this, yes, happily we are coming to the end. So any questions? No. So good to teach to you all. I no need to bother her. So coming week, what do we have? So how many of you are going? So morning. In the afternoon you can come, right? Next day, Monday, you have charge exam. 18th Sunday afternoon 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So not from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are going to do the activity. We will be having a small lesson. Then we'll move into this individual activity. So you have to bring your the laptop. So those who it's better means then it's you may be able to work on it. So bring them and inform your friends to come also. Okay, so it's going to be compulsory everyone being here on the day. Okay, so with that we'll meet you all in our next class. So enjoy your week. We'll see you in next class. Sorry for that? No, just an activity to do. No need to study and come. Don't worry. Let's function and no need that. Just you come. When you will get, we'll put you into more class. So don't need to study. That means you just come into the laptop.
Thank you. If you can have it set.